hi everyone, it's Niall and Tomas from niallpointspod, and we are back with another episode. And today we are going to be listening to another 4 songs for Junior Eurovision 2024, which is about to take place next month in Spain. And today we're going to be reacting to the entries from Albania, Cyprus, Georgia, and Poland. Thank God I know all of these European flags because can't see the names of the countries in this list, but I can see the flags. But yeah, we're going to be reacting to these 4 songs. We've already done 8 songs, so today will make 12. So that leaves us 6 left. So we're almost, no, we're not almost there. We're about halfway. But it's going to be, over halfway. It's going to be so much fun. Like last episode was really, really fun. We had 4 amazing songs. But before we start listening to the songs, don't forget to have a look at niallpoint.com, where you will be redirected to our link tree, and that's where you can find all of our social medias. So Instagram, Twitter, wherever you can find us. Our YouTube channel is on there. You will find a link to our latest podcast, which is going to be this one, on Spotify, and you will also find buttons to find our Spotify on any media outlet that you use. I don't know what they are. Apple Pods.
Thomas is figuring it out.
I'm figuring it out. I just use Spotify. Just what is the other one? Apple whatever.
Podcasts. Just go to niallpod.com. We're there.
Just click whichever you prefer.
We'll get into the songs.
Yeah. And you can also find our own social medias on there. So you can always follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @paidatomerihoya.
And you can follow me at niallpoint.
You can tell that I never do this, by the way. Usually Neil does the promoting of the socials. He's better at it than I am.
Because we always forget to do it at the start as well. We're trying to get better at doing it up front, because you're more likely to listen to this bit than you are the whole thing.
Yeah. just press whatever's down here. You'll see it here.
It doesn't work that way.
I know.
Just type. Oh God. This is why I do it.
Okay, so let's start with the first song, which is the Albanian entry, and it's Nicole Chabeli, and the song is called Valzoi or something like that. Again, if we butcher the name, please remember it's all love. Let's see what Albania has to offer. I'm very excited.
Okay. Would you like some facts about Nicole?
Yes, please.
She was born in Ioannina in Greece. She was born in Greece. Her passions include playing the piano and drums, but not at the same time. She also enjoys volleyball, dancing, and writing her own music. She's already got a list of impressive achievements. She became a finalist on the TV show Little Genius 8 and won first prize at the Children's Festival in Skoda with her song Kokoim. Last year, she was the runner-up for the Junior Eurovision selection. So this year, she gets to actually represent. Oh, how lovely. I liked that. It was nice. Looking at the translation of the lyrics, it does seem to just be about protecting nature, that sort of thing. I think, again, that's going to be a common theme throughout some songs. It's also pretty good that the theme this year is Let It Bloom. It's quite in theme with that. I really enjoyed this. It is a slower song. Great voice, though. And let's just be thankful that Hera Bjork wasn't filming her music video there, because she would have been scared of heights.
No, Hera said she's not actually scared of heights, Neil.
I know, but I like that. I like that joke. Shut up. No, I thought this was a pretty solid entry. Yeah, I would like a little bit more energy from it for the live show, but it's a nice, lovely song. I don't really have anything bad to say about it at all. It's nice.
I don't know if I agree with the energy part. I don't know if it really needs. It's not a kind of song that needs a lot of energy, or maybe it does, but not like, maybe in different ways. Like, it's not the kind of song that you would like dance to, and like the music video is very dreamy in a way, like not what you see, but just the vibe of it. She just does a lot of that dancing, and she like does a lot of that, like doing like pirouettes and stuff like that. It's very dreamy. I feel like she's sort of dreaming of a different planet almost, even though that's not what the song is about. But this is sort of what it comes across as for me. I really like this. I thought it's so different from all the other songs that we've heard so far, which I like, and I feel like you can always trust Albania to bring something unique to the contest, whether it's Junior Eurovision or just Eurovision. I've always quite enjoyed Albanian entries. They're just so different than the rest. Again, a very, very powerful voice again. So if she can pull this off live, then I will be very, very impressed. And it also, once again, felt very grown up in a way. It kind of had that typical Balkan vibe, that Balkan feel that we sometimes see at Eurovision as well. But like dressed up as more of a children's song. It's sort of a mixture of the two. Junior Eurovision, actual Eurovision, it could go for both for me. But I really, really like this. I have no idea what it's going to do, though. I have no idea how they're going to stage it. I have no idea if everyone will get this. I feel like, because we do have quite a few songs already that are really, really fun. We have like Spain, the Netherlands, France, Ireland, Armenia. Those are all really, really fun up-tempo pop songs. Maybe it'll stand out in all of that pop, but I genuinely really, really like this. It did impress me, but in different ways than the aforementioned countries.
Yeah. No, solid. Who is next?
Are you asking me?
Yeah. Who is next? It is.
Okay, next is Cyprus's entry, and she is Maria Pisarides, I think is how it's pronounced. And the song is called Crystal Waters, which is an English title. So curious to see if the song is going to be in English or in Greek. So let's have a listen and find out.
Well, we know Cyprus love a dance break, so it's nice to see we're probably getting one here. Do we want some more facts about Maria?
Of course.
She's passionate about performing, delving into the world of dance almost as soon as she could walk. She's landed leading roles in musical theatre. She's been in an adaptation of Matilda. And she achieved recognition in the European Radio 2023 competition as well. And she's a performing arts student here in the United Kingdom. And she enjoys playing with her dog, eating chocolate, and spending time with her two brothers. I have two things I want to say about this video immediately. First of all, it made me really want to book a holiday to Cyprus. Second of all, not to confuse countries, but this was giving a little bit of Junior Marina Sati, in my opinion. I think the vibe,
I mean, they have very similar cultures,
Very similar cultures, of course. Same language and stuff. But yeah, the vibe of this just seemed very, that poppy feel that Marina has just sort of felt like it was here with Maria. I really, really liked it. I liked, again, it's another one of those ones where if you change it with an adult's voice, it could have been in the adults competition.
Yeah.
For sure. No, I think this is really good, really fun. I'm excited to see how this goes on stage, especially with that dance break tease that's in there. I thought that was a really solid effort, and a lovely voice from Maria as well. And I think I really do enjoy the video of just having fun with her friends and stuff like that. I always think that's nice. Just a nice time at the beach. Why can't we have nice warm weather in Scotland? We've got the beaches, we just don't have the nice warm weather. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah. I just kept thinking, just inject this music video in my veins. It was just catapulted back to summer. You know, Cyprus is giving us a bit of a late, summer vibes. At the end of October, this will be performed in November, so I'm all for it. I've said this a couple times when we react to like actual Eurovision entries, like grown-up Eurovision entries. This kind of traditional Southern summery pop vibes, guitars, the drums, the whistles, stuff like that. It is a reason why I fell in love with Eurovision in the first place, because you hear these kind of songs that you would never hear on the radio where I live in Belgium. It's just not the kind of songs that are made here. It's very traditional in a way, although it feels very modern. Her voice is what really struck me. She has a very interesting, beautiful voice. And you can tell that, this is not an 8-year-old girl. She's a teenager. Like she's grown up, and she has that young grown-up voice already. Do you know what I mean? Am I making sense? Which is what I like, because I kind of felt like there's still a little bit of a children's voice in there as well, so you can tell that it's obviously a very, very young person. But it just give her 2 years and she would be ready for Eurovision, like for the actual grown-up thing. I feel like I really loved it. Again, it's very different from all the other songs that we have, even though it doesn't feel like the most, groundbreaking song or anything. We've heard this kind of thing before in other competitions, but for this edition, I feel like it's probably the only one that sounds like this
so far. Yeah.
So like that sort of like traditional dance summer pop thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just spewing words out here, but I really, really like this. This is up there for me.
Yeah,
it's in the really lineup that we have so far. Yeah,
it's really, really good. Next up, it is Georgia. Is that Andrea Putkaradze? The song is called "To My Mum," but in the American way, "Mom." So, will we take a look and see what we think of this? Wow, so that was a little different from what we've heard so far, but that was Georgia. Here's some facts about Andrea. He was born in the beautiful Black Sea city of Batumi. Sorry, wrong. Began singing at the age of 2. Wow. Later becoming a member of the vocal ensemble group Children of the Sea before studying piano at music school. He's already an accomplished musician. His greatest achievement so far is winning broadcaster GPB's much-loved Ranina televised talent contest. When he's not busy performing, he can be found playing PlayStation. I'm sure a lot of kids his age can relate to that. But I thought that was actually quite stunning. I think we all know I'm not the biggest ballad person, fine, whatever, but there was something to this where even though this guy is young and a kid, like there was this sort of soothness soothingness to his voice. Like everything felt almost like every little tune, every little note felt purposeful a little bit. There was a lot of emotion that I could feel in his voice as well. Yeah, I thought this was a real talent and something really interesting to put in the mix amongst a lot of these big pop songs and fun songs. This is definitely this wows me a little bit. Yeah, it gave me a bit of goosebumps actually because his voice is absolutely amazing, absolutely insane. Yeah.
Honestly, all of these kids are making me question my life choices. It's kind of like, what did I was just collecting pebbles when I was a kid.
Pebbles?
I was doing stupid kid stuff when I was a kid. I wasn't taking piano lessons and singing my heart out like that. It's just crazy how talented these kids are. And all of them, or like not all of them, but like a lot of them seem to be already quite successful at what they're doing at such a young age, which is just insane to me. I agree with everything that you said. It was very powerful. I felt a bit theatrical in a way. I kept thinking of a mini version of Aladdin, like a Georgian Aladdin.
Oh my God! Okay, yeah, I can kind of.
I don't know why but that just popped into my head. It sort of felt like a sort of Eastern European Disney movie or something that I was watching, and God knows I love Disney. But yeah, when it started, I thought, oh, okay, it's a ballad, and we're both not really big on ballads. And I thought, okay, I'm curious to see where it's going to go. Is it going to grab me, or is it not going to grab me? But it really did, and it really is due to his vocal, and I think that's probably what they're going to be focusing on stage.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, it really was beautiful. It really moved me in a way, even though I had no idea what he was singing about. I'm probably, he was obviously singing a song for his mom, judging from the title of the song. But it just, I don't know, it was just really, really powerful. And again, it stands out in this lineup. We do have one or two ballads already from at least in the songs that we've listened to so far, but this one is again very, very different. And he also has that charisma in a different way than some of the other kids, because it's obviously a ballad, but he does have that presence. Like, I couldn't keep my eyes off him. And it's not like the music video was doing much. It was just sort of like it's just a camera circling around him.
Yeah.
But it just grabbed you. And that's due to him.
Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. Looking at the lyrics in English, it does seem to be very moving. Just a street as beautiful as spring, a path as lovely as spring, the sunny love seems never ending. Just nice sort of sentiments like that. It snows beautifully with a smile in my heart. It snows elegantly. So yeah, I really liked that, which I am a little surprised at myself for liking that, as I mentioned. But no, really, really strong vocal, and I think sometimes that's all you need is that vocal. It's just absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Congratulations, young man. You are a talent, much like the rest of our young talents. Yeah, I do understand why we're questioning life choices now. Like, yeah, I wish I'd really stuck at something musical. Like, I can play London Bridge is Falling Down very badly on the keyboard. Sometimes I get it right, sometimes I don't, and then I can play a little bit of My Heart Can Go On acoustic guitar, but that's about it. And that's only stuff I remember from being 11, and I don't know how I remember that.
Just the funny thing is, we're just basically two 30-something nobodies judging kids that have already achieved 10 times as much in their 10 years of life. This is
why I've got nothing bad to say about any of these kids. They're amazing.
But there is nothing bad. We've not heard a single bad song.
And any critique we've had of any songs really goes to the adults who are putting the songs together, really, more than anything. Nothing is been directed at the kids because they've all just been fantastic. We've got one last song for this episode. It is Dominique Arim from Poland, and the song is called All Together. So let's take a look at that. Oh, it was a flower. I thought it was hourglass that lay for a minute.
Oh, yeah, same. Yeah.
Looks like a road. Okay, so that was Poland altogether. Fun facts. Lives in a small town of Bobo, apologies, in the northern part of Poland, a region known for its beautiful forests and lake. The young entertainer began performing for his family before moving to appear in shows and festivals. What is with these kids already doing shows and festivals?
Crazy.
He first caught the attention of the public with his rendition of Lady Gaga's Hold My Hand on The Voice Kids Poland, where all 4 judges fought to have him on their team. And outside of singing, Dominic enjoys karate and is currently an orange belt. So let's not upset him at all. But no, I want to see that Hold My Hand performance because that's one of my favourite Lady Gaga songs. I absolutely adore that. But yeah, let's get into this. I thought this was nice. It's not quite a ballad. It's not quite fully poppy. It delicately sort of floats somewhere in the middle. I did like it. I thought there was a nice message to it, especially when it finishes up in English. I can't get over the number of flower references in this edition of Junior Eurovision where their whole thing is bloom. I think that's absolutely insane, and it's almost like someone knew that they were going to have all these flower references, so like, let's lean into it. But yeah, one for all for one, all together we can change the world. Really great message. I really did enjoy this. I also will say I love when adults put kids in outfits that make them look like mini adults. I don't know if you know what I mean, but you just like there's something just so adorable.
A little suit,
but yeah, I could see this being. I can see him having a massive future in music. He seems very talented as well. Great voice. I genuinely enjoyed this. I'm still not sure I understand the story of the video, but I don't have to know that this was fun. For some reason I thought that was an hourglass, and I thought I was like going to smash it onto the floor. But like, we're out of time to say. I honestly don't know where I thought it was going. But no, I enjoyed that. And again, just there's a lot of charisma there, isn't there?
Again, just the insane vocals once again. It's just really, really impressive. And he is also he's just so cute. It's just, I can't get over how cute these kids are. I also really, really like this. And again, it's just sort of like more of a ballady song. So I'm surprised I liked it as much as I did. I also like the combination. Like this is one where the combination of English and then native language Polish just works really, really well. Because it just gives you a clue of what the song is about without having to look up the lyrics. Like if you watch the show in November and you haven't done any research, you can just sort of like get what he's singing about, even though half of the song is in Polish. So that's a very clever thing to do.
I think the same with Cyprus. The Cyprus one was very similar.
Exactly. And I'm a sucker for a key change. I love a key change. It just makes it all a lot more dramatic, and I love some drama. And I think we got 2 key changes, and we didn't we like get one like halfway through the song and then one at the end?
I think so. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say I was just ready for him to like sort of start doing the power move hands and stand up off of a stool, like the classic boy band sort of thing. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
God, these kids are really putting us to shame. Like, I wish we hadn't started this series.
It's really good. I particularly enjoy the finish of this one, not just because of the key change, but I just thought it was very powerful. And if he was able to make all 4 judges in The Voice Kids turn around in their chair, then he must be a really, really good singer. He must be a really powerful vocalist, which you can tell from the song that he has an impressive set of lungs. So it's going to be battle of the vocalists at Junior Eurovision. So
I'm just thinking, I think we've got time. We can maybe add one more in, and that way we've only got one more episode to do.
Perfect.
Okay, well, we do Ukraine. Ukraine are always fun.
Let's go with Ukraine.
So we'll do one more. This is going to be Ukraine. It is Artem Kotenko. Apologies. And we should just call the podcast Apologies. Apologies for our pronunciation. And the song is called Hear Me Now. This will represent Ukraine at Junior Eurovision. So let's take a look and see.
Hear me now, you'll never be alone. Hear me now, there's no better place than home. Hear me now, you'll never be alone. Na 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 na. Hear me now. Na 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 na.
What?
That's
In the hell, is there a single person in Ukraine that is not talented? I'm completely blown away by this. Are you am I exaggerating? I was just like, what the hell? Did we just listen to the possible winner?
That's up there. That was a whole polished performance. That was fantastic.
I mean, it is a live performance. It's the first full-on live performance with staging and an act that we've seen, of course. But
so he's been.
We're both sitting
we were both sitting just mouth agape. He's been a devoted fan of Eurovision Song Contest as he saw it for the first time in 2019, and watching it together has become an annual tradition for his family. He first intended to represent Ukraine at Junior Eurovision last year, making it to the long list, but was unfortunately not chosen. But obviously now he gets a chance. He loves theatre, playing piano and dancing. I think we could tell that. Despite the challenges faced by living in a frontline city, Artem continues to pursue his love for music, sometimes even in a bunker, refusing to let his passion fade. Where do we even start with Artem?
The vocal, just from, because that was why I was saying is this live? Because I was really impressed, but it was live because it was in a studio and you'd had the judges sitting there. So I was like, I just said not 10 minutes ago, it's the battle of the vocalists this year at Junior Eurovision. This kid is up there battling for the crown. It just, the act, I really like the act. I don't know, the frames that they had. I don't really know what they were representing. Just to me, sort of felt like he was going through different dimensions as he was crawling through the frames.
It was an homage to Eric Sahade.
Yeah.
I also want to just point this is something that I saw almost at the start, and I couldn't get it out of my head. But did you ever see the performance of Sylvester Belt doing Junior Eurovision years ago? It's sort of
I saw something about that.
There was something about that just made me think of Sylvester, and then I realised his outfit was quite similar to Sylvester's, but in blue. Yeah. With the really nice touch to the yellow pocket. That was fun. It was cool. It was vocally impressive.
And again, one of those songs, I felt just put a grown-up voice on that. Not his voice is obviously insane, but just put a grown voice on that and just send it to Eurovision.
Yeah, another one where having the English Ukrainian together worked really nicely.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed even the repetition of the words, with when there was the na 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 or the beat 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 beat.
Yeah.
It didn't just feel like it was being done for no reason or like to fill time. It just felt like
my mind went to Biti Strava when he did the beat. I was ready to Biti Strava. I was ready to start clapping.
I mean, we would have clapped anyway if we saw that. That is impressive. I genuinely, I think we were at a loss for words on that one. Again, just vocally, the dancing as well, doing all that with dancing and choreo and being on beat the whole time. Beat, 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 beat.
Good one.
Thank you.
I feel like every, just whatever it is, Junior Eurovision or grown-up Eurovision, every delegation needs a Ukrainian person. Their delegation, because we obviously have no clue what we're doing, and they do. Like they just know how to do it. They just get it. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe there's something in their bottled water over there. I have no idea what it is, but everybody just seems talented, and it's crazy.
Yeah, like as we know, the most successful in terms of qualifying for adult Eurovision, not 100% record. Only other country that's got 100% record is Luxembourg, and they've only got one. So, it's pretty impressive stuff that no matter what Ukraine do, it seems to be pretty. I was also getting a little bit of I could see a little bit of Melovin in terms of some of the outfit choice and stuff like that. But that is a talent I think we will be seeing from Artem in the future as well, beyond Junior Eurovision. I would hope so, because that's fantastic.
Do you know what kind of vibes the genre of the song felt a little bit like? It's sort of pop / electronic / it really reminded me of Tattoo. Do you know the group Tattoo?
Yes.
The Russian group Tattoo.
Yep.
They had a very similar sound. And I remember because they obviously did Eurovision in 2003. And that song, it didn't win, but it was so ahead of its time in 2003. And this one gives me, not that this is necessarily ahead of its time, but it gives me similar vibes, similar style like that. So it reminded me of it a little bit.
Just these kids, man. I'm just going to open the window and jump out. Like, there's no point.
What floor are you on, Neil?
I'm only on the first. I'll just scrape a leg. It's fine. But no, absolutely fabulous. These kids are just about that. Wow. I think we're going to be talking about that for a while. Because I was watching you at one point and you were literally just.
Yeah, I was, because I was just in disbelief. I was like, this cannot be true. Like, what is even the point of still competing when Ukraine does this? I'm joking. There's a lot of great songs in there, but it's just like, come on, like, give everybody a shot.
Oh, that was fantastic. Right. We've only got 4 more songs. I miscounted. There's only 17 songs, so we've only got 4 more.
Oh.
So we'll get them in the next episode. So do keep an eye out. Again, you can follow us. niallpointspod.com has all of the links, and you can follow the podcast on Spotify, Apple, everything's there. Just go to that website and click till your heart's content, follow everything, whatever you want. And comment below, tell us what you think of the 5 acts that we listened to today, and if you've got any favorites of the 13 that we've listened to so far. But yeah, that's it for now, and we will be back next time. See ya.
Bye.